The internet is crowded with video. One way that brands are getting sales from their videos is by creating episodic video content. I'm going to give you some tips for how you succeed with weekly video content and give you a peek behind the scenes of the Marketing Minute video series coming up next. Before we get started, if you haven't done so already, make sure you click that red subscribe button down below and click the bell so you get notified when we post our weekly videos. I wanted to do something a little different for this week's Marketing Minute. The purpose of the Marketing Minute video series is to get advice from marketers inside of companies. It's easy to get agencies to talk about marketing. If you don't believe me, you can check out my YouTube channel to see my weekly videos. I'll put a link up here above in the card in the description below. Did you see what I did there? When we started talking with the AMA OC about creating a video series, we found that we were not hearing the voice of the marketers in our local community. The faces that you might see around an AMA OC event. In order for social media to engage your followers, you need to provide value. It's really easy as a brand to only post content online that talks about your company, or in the AMA OC's case, our events. The Marketing Minute gives you some variation in your feed, one more touch point from the AMA OC each week. Here's how and why we do it. You can follow these steps when creating your own video series for your business. If you're going to create weekly or episodic video content, the format of the videos needs to have some consistent elements, so viewers can recognize it as one of your videos. This is how we formatted the Marketing Minute video series. We start with an opening statement from this week's guest. We try to pick the most interesting comment from the interview to tease at the introduction of the video. The bolder the statement, the better. One of my favorites so far was from Jamie Seaman at Chapman University when she said, "Marketing done right is boring." And you can watch that video by clicking up here, and I'll put a link down in the description below as well. We then cut to the AMA OC's logo for branding. We keep this really short, between 3 to 5 seconds. It also provides a little production value. We then come back and the guests introduce themselves. Now, I wouldn't normally have someone introduce themselves on camera, but since the guest is different each week, the introduction is important to help the guest build credibility with the viewer. I then ask the person I'm talking to a few questions to get the information that we teased at the beginning of the video. We close it all out with a call to action, which gets people to engage with us on social media. And we tailor this to the platform that we're on. So on YouTube, we leverage end cards feature, and we invite the viewers to watch more of our videos by clicking the box that's usually here on the screen. On sites like Facebook and LinkedIn, we invite them to like, comment, and share. We also make sure that each video has a custom thumbnail that can be used across all the social media platforms. The design of this thumbnail is very strategic yet simple. I'll put a link up here in the card and down below in the description about how you can go through some steps to create a good thumbnail for your videos. The thumbnail is important because when glancing across all the different videos on YouTube, you can easily spot which ones belong to the AMA OC. Here are a few more things that we do as part of the series. We show up weekly. This helps us gain followers or subscribers depending on the platform because they know that if they subscribe, that they can come back every week just like they do with their favorite TV show. The next thing we do is that we release the show at 3 a.m. Pacific time every Tuesday. So when people wake up, if they've subscribed, they get a notification so that they can watch the video while they eat their breakfast. This also allows the guest and the rest of the AMA OC team to share the video across social media when they wake up. Now, when you're creating a weekly video, it's really easy to get burned out. So the key is to batch content. We shoot as many interviews as we can in one day. Typically, we can get 2 months of content out of one 8-hour day, which is good when you consider we only spend 2 hours at each location and 1 hour of actual recording time with each person you see in the videos. Another reason that weekly content is important is because you need to be consistent. With so many marketing messages, it's easy for people to forget about you. By being there every week in a valuable way, it helps keep you top of mind and build relationships over time. No matter what style your video is created in, your content needs to do one of 3 things. It needs to inspire, educate, or entertain. And if you can make a video that does all 3, it'll be a big win for your brand. Don't be afraid to be creative. You don't have to have a talking head or do an interview talk show style. Look for what no one else is doing in your industry and use that as an opportunity to be unique. I like to challenge the brands that we work with to create more entertainment type content, especially if they're in a business that's already full of thought leaders. Entertainment type content is more expensive, but it's also more engaging. No matter what type of video you create, you can't just hire a video editor and expect to get results. This process starts with a video strategist, followed by a creative director. You need both of these to make sure that you're creating the right video for your audience. The final thing that we did as a part of this video series was we laid a proper foundation before we launched any videos. We did this by creating a video that explains what the group is all about, and a few videos that answer some of the frequently asked questions that people have about membership. You can watch the fun and quirky introduction video that we made for the AMA OC by clicking the link on the card above and the description below. I hope this helps you on your marketing journey. I invite you to watch more of our videos by clicking the box on the screen. Please come back every Tuesday for a new video, and you can visit our website at amaoc.org for more information about membership and our events in Orange County.